Hello everyone and welcome to game number 4 between oGsSuperNoVa and LiquidZenio. This is PZ Snicksnipe here and I'll be casting this game for you guys. The map that they are playing on is ESL Cloud Kingdom, and even though it does have the bunker, that doesn't mean it's MLG. But anyways, so right now we have seen Supernova struggle the past couple games. Last game I would say he lost because he didn't take his third fast enough, even though his push was really successful. At that point, he also gave Zenio too much time and to get back into the game. He lets Zenio take that top right third in that map. But anyways, onto this game, we see Supernova's going for a wall off. I'm curious if he's gonna build his barracks down here, because actually, if most of you Zerg players didn't know, if you send your Overlord at the start to this area, there's no way the Terran Marine will be able to snipe it before it gets there. Like, the Terran Marine won't be here, your Overlord's not going to be here. Your Overlord's going to be over here, or at least almost over here, and the Marine's going to, like, be able to hit it maybe, like, once or twice at most. Doesn't matter which spawning position you are, you can still get it on top of the cliffs up here to keep sight, to see if they take an early expansion or not. And that's pretty much why Supernova is building his barracks out here, unless he goes for 2 racks. If he's only going for 1 racks, then he's either just doing this for, like I said, 2 reasons: either to snipe the Overlord early on, or to maybe just hide his barracks and think that Supernova was up to something fishy. That way he can mess with Zenio's mind, metagame him basically. And we do see the standard Zerg play, 15 hats. We'll probably see 17 pool and 17 extractor, or 17 extractor, 17 pool. Not sure which. Either way, you'll see a spawning pool at 17 in most cases. Now, Supernova did open up with the 13 refinery, so we'll probably see reactor Hellions most likely. And his wall's still not completed, which is why you generally build barracks up here, just so you can block the drone from coming up to scout around. Generally. But on this map, I would say build it over here, so you can hopefully try to snipe the Overlord. In this case, Zenio didn't send his Overlord there, but in any normal case, if it was me, I would try to send 1 Marine to patrol over here to snipe an Overlord, and 1 Marine to patrol over here. You might be able to snipe an Overlord, and in that case, their Zerglings won't be spawned out, unless you have like 3 Marines built and you're building your 4th. Then they'll probably have at least some Zerglings to come save those Overlords. So generally, as soon as you get the Marines, you just want to go out on the map and try to hunt for Overlords, which is good, especially if you're going for a 1 rack expand, or practically any build is good if you get a free Overlord. But this is the one flaw about building a barracks down here, and if you build a factory up top, you're gonna have a slower reactor. So your factory and barracks are gonna switch off slower than normal. And we still haven't seen a gas from Zenio. It's already 21 supply, and looks like he's going for a really late gas. Maybe he's just gonna be extra greedy this game, because the other games he's normally, I'd say he's normally unit heavy, because he's pretty aggressive from what I've seen his style. Sorry guys. But anyways, normally you do see a gas way before 20, but in a case like this, since there's still no gas, and I wonder if Supernova scouted that. I think, yeah, he didn't scout a gas. He should know right now that Zenio's being really greedy. Still no gas, so he's not gonna have speedlings, he's not gonna have roaches, and he's building a starport. Now that, two refineries. He might be going for a reactor Hellion Cloak Banshee, which can be pretty darn good. Or maybe he'll just get Banshee by itself, actually. Either way, it's gonna be it's a pretty strong pressure build, especially when they skip gas. So we do see the 3rd queen being built for Zenio. He's gonna use that to spread creep. He'll probably take a 4th queen after, probably a little bit before his 3rd. But I'm curious to see whether or not. Oh, is he gonna go take a 3rd right now? No, I'm sorry. Way too early. This isn't PVT or PVZ. So yeah, we do see the starport here. He is going to go for cloak then, because he's waiting for 200 minerals. We didn't know cloak is 200. And Hellions are just, they haven't revealed themselves yet. But I wonder. Well, Zenio saw the gas, so he should know there's some type of factory play in most cases. Doesn't necessarily mean he's going Hellions. And now we finally see the extractors, and his drone count is probably at 32. Sorry, it's only 6 minutes. 7 minutes would be around 40. And if you didn't know, now you know. He's not gonna run up there. I don't think he would want to try. And I think he got Zergling over here, so he probably did not see the expansion. He's probably like, okay, what's going on right now? Something's up, which is why he has his queens in the back somewhere. I wonder if he's throwing an evolution chamber, so he's probably gonna build a spore crawler on each mineral line at least. But I'm curious to see whether if he doesn't do that, then he doesn't expect something, but he should be expecting it. So it's almost done. In about 10 seconds, we'll know for sure or not. And even then, he'll know for a fact once you see 2 refineries and he clicks this gas. If you don't check the refinery, then you'll never know when they built it. So look at the gas. This is a 13 refinery. This is like a 20 or a 19, depending on what build they do. But so here comes the Banshee. The spore crawlers are going up, so he was expecting it when he saw no expansion. And I don't think the Banshee would kill too much. Maybe at most like 5 drones, especially because there's about 4 queens. Oh wait, no detection. He's not there yet. I'm sorry. So the Banshee could do a lot of damage. Spore crawler detection. I'm not sure why he ran away. He probably could have sniped the drone or at least hurt them. Even though the range is far. If he had went to the side like that, he would have been able to do damage. But at this point, he's not going to be able to. So he is expanding behind this. He's double expanding behind this. Because like I said, he's able to pressure the Zerg. He's going to keep him contained for a moment. And he might lose the Banshee. Yeah, he's going to lose the Banshee. Yeah, he should have been aware about that. The range is 7. Banshee is about 6. So yeah, if you're able to shoot a spore crawler with your Banshee and the spore crawler's almost done, then you should probably run away. Because as you've seen, spore crawlers do outrange Banshees. And he only has 3 Hellions, so this build, it hasn't been too successful. He's only killed 3 drones. Yeah, 3 drones. So right now, I'd say SuperNoVa again is behind. LiquidZenio has been enjoying this game properly. He's almost 50 drones, but I'm surprised. He still hasn't built the macro hatch or taken his third at least. Oh, actually no, I'm sorry. He can't take his third because the Banshees was just deny it. But he should still. Yeah, there you go. There's the macro hatch. It does seem kind of late though. He might have been expecting to take it sooner in this game, or he might have forgot to take the macro hatch, but generally the rule of thumb for if you're playing Zerg and you're contained because of Hellions is that you'll take a macro hatch before 8 minutes or around that time. And so oh, he's getting planetary on this side, but this face is still pretty darn vulnerable. And let's check production. He's going to be able to see the front is really not defended, only a couple Marines. And I wonder if SuperNoVa should be able to spot this Marine, because he's going to be like, what the hell? Yeah, so he's able to see that easily and snipe it. And he does need those Mulists to hurry up out so he can take out this Banshee. Because this Banshee is what's keeping him from taking a base, because his creep isn't spread. If his creep had been spread, he could just send the Queens. But it's so far to walk over here with the Queens. It just takes too darn long. Oh, he wasn't able to stop it. But he might be able to cancel it. No, he's not gonna be able to with those Zerglings here. That was a bit unfortunate. But right now, actually, SuperNoVa, even though that Banshee did no damage really, he delayed the third for a long enough period of time, and he double expanded. So Zenio's gonna be like, oh wait a minute, he has 3 bases. Oh shit. So we might see an aggressive Zenio in just a moment, simply because he knows the 10 players on 3 bases. Sorry, I'm a little bit tired. Had a long tournament the other day. But anyways, not much to say at this point. Zenio's getting Mutalisks out. He should be able to clear this Banshee whenever he spots it. But it's not a threat anymore. He has his third. He has Queens over there with lots of energy, surprisingly. Even his Queens in his main. He has what? 4 Queens, but no Queens over here. Don't think he was paying attention to that. But it's okay. He's perfectly fine. He has 4 hatcheries. So yeah, he looks like he might. Yeah, he's definitely going to be aggressive. He's building a lot of Lings, a lot of Banelings, a lot of Mulists. And SuperNoVa, he has no tanks at all. He has 1 bunker, and like, he has 11 Marines. 12 Marines. Actually, more Marines, I'm sorry. but he's losing a lot of them right now. Yeah, this is gonna kill him, I think. Actually, I'm positive this attack's gonna kill him. He's at 1-1 upgrades, maybe? No, he's not at any. He's only, yeah, he's gonna be at 1-1 when he attacks. He'll probably wait for these two to finish, then go in. Or not, he'll just go attack. But that's a good idea either way. Supernova is so far behind on units. This looks like it's over. Even though he has a lot of Marines, he has nothing to stop this with. No tanks. The Banshees are gone. Even if he did, he has Overseers. He is at 1-1 though. I think the problem with this game is that Supernova was just too darn greedy. And look at his money. He's floating so much minerals. I have no idea why he's doing that right now. And I'm really surprised he didn't build the wall in the front. So in just a minute or two. Like, see, I liked how he double expanded. I didn't like how he didn't at least wall off, how he didn't build more than one bunker. How it's 14 minutes in the game and he did not build any tanks. I don't even know if he had siege mode. I don't even know if this had a tech lab even, or if he had siege mode done. And we should be expecting a GG pretty soon. Yeah, so I like Zenio's reaction. He saw there was a fast third. He knew early on that Supernova opened up with Banshees. So in his thought process, he's like, okay, you did a fast third, you got Banshees. Therefore, your Marines should be your biotech is gonna be delayed, or your siege tech is gonna be delayed. So in this case, it was right to be aggressive. I like how he reacted. He said, okay, so you're not gonna have a lot of units. And Supernova might have been able to hold this off, but the problem is, like I said, he had one bunker. Just one bunker. And, like, a total of 16 Marines counting the ones up here. And that was a pretty darn greedy thing to do. I mean, he knows his attack didn't work. He stopped the third from Zenio for a while. And he knows there's Mulist out. He should have, I don't know if he knew what the banning was. Yeah, he saw the banning list. He saw the macro. He saw all the tech. So he knows that Zenio hasn't had a third. I don't know if he knew that Zenio knew he had a third. He probably did. But when you're being greedy as Terran, you have to prepare for the worst case scenarios. Like, which is why you always wall off your natural. Especially if you go attack. Like, imagine this was like 16 minutes in the game and Zenio didn't attack, and Supernova was moving out and he didn't have a wall here. Well, what would happen if Zenio sent 40 Zerglings and Supernova's army was over here, probably like denying this base or something? You know what I mean? That's why you've got a wall. If you don't wall, you lose. You suffer a chance of losing. Like, for an example, just to talk about a little bit more for you Terran players that are having trouble against Zerg. Sometimes if you go for a 1-rax expand, you'll build a bunker out front. You lose to mass Zerglings. I know on the Korean server, supposedly, or actually I've seen it happen a lot. The Zerg players there are much more aggressive compared to what I've seen on NA. Now recently, NA players are starting to be aggressive, but in different ways. Like the Zerg players on the Korean server, they'll build like 30 Zerglings early on in the game. Once they get speed, they'll attack your expansion, they'll surround your bunker, and they'll destroy it. Now, in cases like that, either you have a wall or you don't. Most of the time, your wall won't be ready or finished, which is why you keep a Marine out front, Marine over here, or something like that. Just to give you time to pull SCVs to repair. Now, in that case, they're still going to damage you because they're going to go after your workers, which is good for them. But so even I guess 1-rax expand is technically considered a semi-greedy build, but what Supernova did is extremely greedy. I just can't emphasize it enough. He doesn't have combat shields. It's well, he might have had it, I guess, if the attack didn't occur so fast. But he really left himself open. That's cutting like a really big corner. You hear people talking about cutting corners like they don't scout. That's one example, where they scout like at 20 supply or even 40 supply, things like that. When you cut corners, you stand the chance of losing to something unexpected. In this case, Supernova lost to a 3-base timing attack. Not really an all-in, because he honestly Zerg all-in on 3 bases when you have 4 hatcheries and already 50 drones. That's just not very all-in. But yeah, this is the end of the oGsSuperNoVa series, or oGsSuperNoVa versus LiquidZenio series. Zenio is the winner of 3-1. And if you guys don't know anything about the rest of the tournament, this was the IEM World Championships. The winner of this did play MMA, and don't worry, I'm not going to spoil that. So if you guys do like this, I recommend watching the rest of the tournament. There were some pretty darn good games. games, and I'd be honest, the winner of the whole thing actually, well, it was kind of a surprise, or at least it wasn't who I expected would win. I mean, that person was really good, but still, I guess it's because I'm biased on who's my favorite player in the tournament. But thanks for watching, guys. I do hope you enjoy these videos, and the next series I probably cast is it's probably going to be the Pulp versus Stefano video at the what was it called, Lone Star Invitational Clash. And alright, guys, I'll be seeing you later.